Way I slide in cool boy, I keep that tongue. We don't win right there all the way to the sun. Get in the pot, get like a.
Let's meet your
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And a look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And here early in the season, these two teams trying to overcome the injuries and hopefully get healthier down the stretch.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Then there's Jalen Suggs. Then there's Carter. And it's De Silva in at the power forward position. Irving, good. Well, we know, Greg, early on in the year, teams still trying to figure out their rotations.
And it takes time before you find the rhythm you're looking for. Coaches will mix and match units to see what works best, with the thought also of the postseason.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. 5 on the clock. Wagner from long range. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And that was from way outside. Wagner's confidence, really exceptional.
To the paint, here's Thompson. Good work defensively by Carter. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the boards.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
It's his first trip to the line.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
And he makes the first. And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
Good on both. Throughout his career, Clark, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has proven himself to be a quality player.
He certainly has, and I love the way he plays. He's locked in all the time at both ends. Really not only understands his role, Kevin, but embraces it. He's out there to space the floor with his shooting and then provide a lot of energy and versatility on defense.
Now here's Caldwell-Pope. Pass to De Silva. Here's Wagner. He's covered by Thompson. And it's Wagner missing. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Washington kicks to Doncic. Thompson for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Such a silky, smooth stroke from deep. Thompson, excellent accuracy.
Suggs against Doncic. Suggs passes to Caldwell-Pope. Carter with a screen on Doncic. Here's Suggs. Another miss by Orlando.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
For 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
A silky, smooth jump shooter. Once Thompson senses separation, he's rising without hesitation.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Carter with a screen on Doncic. Suggs looking around. Carter, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Mavericks leading by 3. And it's Doncic missing. Irving against Caldwell Pope. Carter on the wing. Back to Caldwell Pope. There's the three. Good on the triple. Caldwell Pope's got 5.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Thompson against Wagner. Thompson inside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Nice start as he's knocked down 3 of his first 4 and has hit the ground at high speed.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
A legendary shooter, Thompson is also a versatile defender who plays with great energy on both sides of the ball.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Pass to De Silva. No good on the 3. Mavericks leading by 3. Inside. And Gafford throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's De Silva. A three-pointer is right on target. Wagner's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Magic.
Attacking right away. Once Wagner has the ball, he doesn't even think about it. Take it and go.
Irving for 3. De Silva with the rebound. Caldwell Pope with it. He's picked up by Irving. Pass to Suggs. Doncic with the steal. Outside Irving. And here they go. And he misses the fast break layup. Orlando's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Here's De Silva. Carter sets the pick for Caldwell Pope. Carter with it. Knocked loose. Doncic with the steal. Pass to Washington. Thompson outside. Three-pointer. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And it just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Suggs against Doncic. Caldwell Pope outside. To the middle. Wagner kicks to Carter. Gafford with the steal. Shoots from the elbow. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Good shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to Washington. Now Irving. Carter pulls it in. The Magic trail by 7. Caldwell Pope outside. Here's De Silva. Traps in the tray.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And Orlando making a change here. Wagner's checked in. Wagner passes to Wagner. Wagner against Thompson. Back to Wagner. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Washington kicks to Irving. Kept alive. A second chance effort. No good on the layup.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Caldwell Pope pass to Wagner. Moving against Suggs. Here's Wagner. Drops it in from 14 feet away. That's now 8 points for Franz Wagner. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. They lead by 4. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
And you know, they might not be in the same conference, but as with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference too.
No good with the triple. Mavericks leading by 6. Thompson outside. Gafford high post. Pass to Doncic. Over Suggs. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Now, here's Wagner. Caldwell Pope outside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Simply overpowers defenders when met with contact. Wendell Carter Jr.'s tough as they come.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Raji Marshall comes in for Klay Thompson. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. The Magic also changing it up. Howard comes in for Wagner. And it's Anthony Black in for Caldwell Pope. Lively against Carter. Lively inside. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Howard. Misses off the left iron.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Inside, here's Washington, and then Washington with the dunk.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here's Howard. Still yet to score. And here is Marshall. We've got 1:08 left in the first. Dallas moving it around. Lively's shot is off. The Magic trail by 12. To the inside. Stolen by Washington. Marshall with it. Defended now by Wagner. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now, here's Suggs. 20 points for him last game against Cleveland.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the stripe a lot and cashed cashed in when he had his chances.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising, an effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Quentin Grimes is checked in for P.J. Washington. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Luka Doncic.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Anthony's checked in for the Magic. And he sinks the second. 26 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now here's Howard. Defense right on him. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Black. There's the triple. And the three ball is good. 6 seconds left to play here in the first. Puts up a deep three. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Here's Black. Irving is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Grimes in at the three. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Howard with a clean look. Off target from outside.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Wagner has screen on Irving. Anthony lays it up and banks it in.
A little extra motivation to finish from Anthony after he was bumped on his way in.
Dinwiddie with it. Outside Irving. Now Lively. Dinwiddie outside. Shot clock at 3. And here's Marshall from the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Marshall's got the lead up to 14 now for Dallas.
His improving ability to pass has made Dinwiddie scary with the ball in his hand.
A chance now to see the numbers for Spencer Dinwiddie, how he performed last season. Averaged about 10 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, the scoring turns the tide.
Well, the Magic last year, Clark earning the number 5 seed in the East. It was a giant step forward.
It certainly was. And I tell you what, they've got an impressive, very impressive young core. And this was the first time they made the playoffs since 2020. And now the minimum expectation is a playoff appearance. And I think they'll be able to deliver on that.
Here's Irving. Magic knocking down the tray. Pass to Grimes. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. The Magic trail by 14. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. Mark, we've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are today. Wow, it is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game has certainly changed, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke it that consistently is pretty fun to watch.
Dallas shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Well, there's not much to not like about Spencer Dinwiddie's game. He's a 6'5" combo guard. He can handle the rock. He can play with the ball, off the ball. Love his versatility.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, that's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
To the paint, wants to get it to Lively and does.
Really nice job. Excellent there at analyzing the pick and roll. Give Dinwiddie any type of passing lane, and he'll take advantage of it.
Anthony against Irving. Floats one up, and Lively pulls it down. Mavericks leading by 15. Steps back and fires. Irving can't get it to go.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Now here's Anthony. Last time out he had 13 points. Wagner left side. From outside, off the mark.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Pass to Grimes. Off target from three-point range. The Magic trail by 15. Black the pass to Anthony. There's the pick. Takes the three. No good that time. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. With some arc, and it's Wagner with the rebound. The Magic have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Black kicks to Anthony. Here's Black. Dinwiddie covering. And here's Anthony from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Anthony's got 5 now.
You just know from a very young age, Cole Anthony's been perfecting that three-point shot. Maybe like his dad. His dad was kind of a pedestrian three-point shooter.
Good on the shot.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 5. Down low. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut back down to 12 as they get that one from Wagner.
More than capable of running point. Anthony, a gifted passer, really has good vision.
He lobs it up. It's deflected. Here's Black. He has 6. Outside Howard. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Dinwiddie with it. Working on Black. Dinwiddie's shot is off. The Magic trail by 9. Anthony dishes to Black. Back to Anthony. Wagner with a screen for Anthony. The 3. Over to the wing. Five to shoot. Pass to Black. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Having a scorer's mindset, but Anthony also has to keep others involved. That's a really good pass there.
Irving passes to Dinwiddie. Back to Irving. Here's the 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Black. 8 points for him. Fader on the way, and the shot is long. Mavericks leading by 7. In the corner, Irving with it. Wagner with it. Guarded now by Irving. Anthony looking it over. Wagner has screen on Irving. Anthony's shot is off.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Dinwiddie passes to Lively. Here's Grimes. Back to Lively. Some nice passing here by Dallas. They could use a bucket. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Magic trail by 7. Here's Black. Pass to De Silva. Anthony on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind. A step slower out there all game.
And finished off by Lively.
You can tell Lively knows his position well, knows how to be efficient as the roll man.
Now here's Anthony. 5 points in the game. From outside the arc, hits the three-point bomb. Anthony's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. Franz Wagner comes in for Howard. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Cole Anthony. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Black. Now, here is Irving. Caldwell Pope outside. Wagner on the wing. Over Thompson. Missed the shot. He's made 3 and missed 3 from the field.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Magic trail by 6. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
And like a number of centers in today's NBA, Wendell Carter Jr. continues Clark to hone his three-point shooting.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, it's almost mandatory necessary for big guys nowadays to be able to knock down not only the mid-range jumper, but the three-point shot. Give credit to Carter Jr. for seeing this growing trend and then working to put it into his toolkit.
Buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got 9.
Boy, it's so easy to be excited about Doncic. A lot to like in his game, especially when he's sinking tough shots in the face of the defense like this.
Here's Caldwell Pope, and the rejection by Gafford. Doncic outside. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Now, here's Suggs. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Wagner with it. Here's De Silva. The Magic again can't hit.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Washington. He's coming off a 25-point game against Houston.
And we have to mention his rebound. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Dallas shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. That free throw good from Washington. Mark, we were just talking, P.J. Washington has improved his defense, hasn't he?
He really has been intentional about getting better at that end of the floor. And, you know, he always had a good foundation for potentially being an outstanding defender, but then he put the work in. You know, he does a great job with his positioning. He's got excellent positional size, and because of all of that in his work, he's a versatile defender now that can make an impact at that end of the floor.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
One shot.
Well, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the three. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
Wagner, nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Pass to Washington. Now Irving. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Thompson against Wagner. And that one, good. Thompson's got 16 points.
Well, we know Thompson always wired to score, but right now it even seems to be coming easier for him.
Suggs kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Wagner. And he's good on the 3 ball. Wagner's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
And here is Washington. Here's Doncic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
That free throw good from Doncic.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
Wagner wide open. And a miss there on the triple. Doncic outside. To the middle. Wants to get it to Gafford and does. The buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's Dallas. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, PJ. Hot start offensively. How do you continue that in the second half?
I think we did a great job of attacking the rim and kicking out to our teammates and making open shots. So we got back away from that in the second quarter, but we got to do a better job of that coming out of halftime.
Stick with what works, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Dallas Mavericks.
You know, on the boards, they've been ferocious. They've been intimidating. Reminds me of watching Big Fella out there. You know they're going to have some bruised elbows today. Thank you, Kenny. That was your first compliment in 3 years.
Two.
All right, now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference standings.
When I look at the Mavericks, they've started this season on the right foot, something we kind of expected, given their offseason. We'll see if this is a pace they can maintain as the year rolls on.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
The Magic trail by 13 on the court for Orlando. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Then it's Franz Wagner. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's De Silva in at the 4. There's Wagner with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Wagner's got the first basket of the second half here for the Magic. Thompson outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Franz Wagner.
Not someone you want to send to the foul line. Klay Thompson is nearly automatic from there.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
That free throw good from Thompson. In terms of defense, Greg, the Magic have taken some big steps forward.
Oh, they really have. It was a focus for them last season, and it has paid off. They were the kind of team nobody wants to face, and it led to their first playoff berth since 2020.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Carter. To the paint. Trying to find Wagner. Gets it to him. And finished off by Wagner.
Franz Wagner, a rising young star. Again, having a major impact.
Washington with it. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. The Magic trail by 10. Pass to Wagner. Carter with a screen on Washington. Here's Wagner. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Clark, we're looking at Franz Wagner here. What makes him so effective?
Well, his size and mobility, a rare combination, and how good he is instinctively at the defensive end of the floor. I mean, he can get out and get in a stance and guard guards, and he also can bang inside with big physical guys. And he's very fluid in his motion, great agility. Love watching that young fella play.
No good on that one. And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those 2 guys.
And the second free throw, good.
No denying the future is certainly bright for Wagner. He's a superb scorer already who also is growing as a passer.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. That combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. Now, Doncic, following Franz Wagner's three-point attempt. This one for three. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. Out to Carter. Shoots the three. That one, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Doncic passes to Thompson. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Pass to De Silva. Orlando moving the ball around. Now, here's Suggs. Fires from deep. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now, Washington. And here is Irving. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Thompson for 3. Thompson with the 3.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Caldwell Pope outside. Here's the screen. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Caldwell Pope's got 8.
Hey, you got to love that response. KCP not wasting any time getting those points back. Right back at him.
Here's Doncic. And Luka wanting it more.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Jalen Suggs. Some last season stats for him. He was around 12 points per game last year, 2 assists and 3 rebounds. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
Second free throw, no good.
What I love about Wagner is that he's a guy that never stops moving. He's always in action.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And so far, the story on Luka Doncic. He's coming off an excellent season. First in scoring, 3rd in assists, and of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you can't even really contain him. And so Thompson nails both of them. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Now, here's Wagner, who's got 20, and it's Carter missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Wagner after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Wagner.
Just punishing the defense from the interior. Wagner doesn't mind scoring against physical defense.
Now, here's Doncic. 15 points in the game. With the crossover. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Wagner. Good on the three-point shot. Wagner's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Magic.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
The Magic trail by 11. Carter with the screen. Wagner finds Caldwell Pope. And it's good off the back rim and in. Caldwell Pope's got 10 points in the game.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
The kick out to Irving. Thompson, a screen on Suggs. And here's Doncic from the arc.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Thompson against Suggs. A 3-ball. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Irving's shot is good.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Gafford passes to Thompson. Doncic outside. Washington sets the pick for Doncic. Doncic converts inside. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Dallas.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Carter with a screen on Irving. Here's Caldwell Pope. Another miss by Orlando.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Thompson passes to Washington. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Pass to Carter. And the rejection by Gafford. Irving against Caldwell Pope. And no good, trying to use the glass. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. It's a 13-point game. Caldwell Pope kicks to Wagner. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Looking for a breather, and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Najee Marshall comes in for Washington. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 19. Here's Thompson. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And now it's 27 points for Klay Thompson. Suggs against Doncic. To the inside. Here's Howard over Thompson. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Howard.
Boy, nice pass that time by Suggs. I love his composure and presence.
Lively against Wagner. Inside. Thompson misses. The Magic have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Howard with it. Guarded now by Marshall. Thompson against Suggs. Back to Howard. And the lead is down inside single digits. 7 points for Howard.
And you know he's finishing when he gets that close. Count it.
And here is Marshall. He's got 5. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Black's checked in for Wagner.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
Suggs with the ball, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Magic have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
There's Wagner with the three, and they'll get another chance.
Nice D by Lively there. He can block shots both at the rim and out away from the basket.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Oh, Doncic with a confident free ball.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game.
Clock at 4. Dinwiddie for 3. Rebounded by Howard. The Magic trail by 10. 1:03 left in the third. Isaac a screen on Dinwiddie. To the paint. It's tipped. And Isaac throws it down.
Hard not to love the combo of speed and length on Isaac. I mean, that gives him a chance to give you some serious throwdowns.
Doncic kicks to Marshall. To the middle. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Thompson gets it inside.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Isaac outside. Here's Black. Pass to Wagner. And to the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for the Mavericks. And a change for the Magic. Anthony's checked in for Suggs. Anthony kicks to Howard. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Doncic dishes to Dinwiddie. Can't get it to fall. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for Dallas. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Right back after this break. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
Contest twos, right? We'll contest the twos and contest threes, but no layups.
Jason Kidd feeling like they need to protect the rim above all else right now, willing to give in other areas.
And you have to take care of home base. Otherwise, it's going to be attacked all night, and that's not going to reflect well for you on the scoreboard.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
How about big Mo Wagner? Never waste an opportunity to throw it down, big fella.
And so here is Dallas after the Magic pick up 2. Washington finds Lively. And the basket is good. Lively's got 4 this quarter. The Magic trail by 12. Outside Anthony. Wagner with a screen for Anthony. Trying to find Wagner, gets it to him.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Now here's Anthony. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And Anthony has no off switch, which I like. He's adept at attacking defenses and drawing foul.
And Clark, Cole Anthony is some kind of scorer when he gets hot.
Yeah, he's really special when he gets it going. He can beat you by himself. That's how good he is. He's a little mercurial, up and down, volatile a bit. But I tell you what, I like what he gives you when he's playing at his best.
Now here's Irving. Washington with this screen on Anthony. Lets a floater go, and it's Irving missing.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
It's Black, top of the key. Back to Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Dinwiddie passes to Marshall. From deep Washington. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Isaac's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Anthony. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Irving for 3. Drills it from outside. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
Now here's Anthony. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Off target at the rim. On its way from Irving for 2. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Irving against Anthony. Pass to Wagner. Here's Isaac. Back to Howard. From the high post, and it's in there. And that's now 10 points for Howard.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Lively a screen on Howard. Down low, and stolen by Wagner. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. Goes back up, and Wagner lays it in. Wagner's got 6 points in the quarter.
This is where you want Wagner to have the ball, right under the bucket where he can do the most damage.
Dinwiddie sets the screen for Marshall. For the 3, Black grabs the board.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the call will be against Najee Marshall. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And a change for the Magic. Wagner's checked in. Wagner finds Isaac. Isaac with a screen for Wagner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Wagner's a forward that just has a lot of ability. I mean, he does everything. He can score, rebound, and move well without the rock, too. His versatility, impressive.
Mavericks making a switch here. Gafford's checked in. The Magic also changing it up. Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. Caldwell Pope comes in for Howard. And it's Suggs in for Black. The Magic trail by 9.
Stay on here.
Now Suggs. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Suggs. 6 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Monday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers. And then on Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls.
And for the matchup with the Suns, that one's going to be game number 9 on the year for them. Really starting to get towards the meat of things by then.
Doncic is checked in for Najee Marshall.
You know, one thing about Jalen Suggs, he takes a ton of pride in his defense. I mean, he's shut down some really good scorers in this league.
Now here's Thompson. Thompson, a screen on Suggs. It's good from long range. Doncic has got 25 points.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Wagner against Thompson. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Wagner.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Washington. Thompson for 3. Thompson making it look easy.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
There's a screen. Puts it up from 12. Here's De Silva. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Wagner, he'll find the wide open teammate more often than not. Heady player.
To the inside. Stolen by Carter. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Pass to Suggs. Here's Wagner. That one wide left.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Here's Doncic. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Suggs up top. Here's De Silva. He's covered by Washington. Doncic with the steal. Fast break Dallas. And it's Washington missing. The Magic trail by 8. Now, here's Suggs. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Suggs has got 4 points in the quarter.
That's the thing about Suggs, a footballer in high school. He gives you physicality in the backcourt.
Irving kicks to Thompson. Back to Irving. Doncic outside. For the screen on Suggs. Shot clock at 5. Doncic outside. Inside. It's stolen by Carter. Suggs with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Here's Wagner. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And here is Washington. Doncic passes to Washington. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his 5th foul.
Yeah, the lead dwindling quickly here now as the turnovers have robbed them of their momentum.
Poor decisions have led to 4 points given away, and that number will continue to grow until they sharpen and tighten things up out there.
Now, here's Suggs. Wagner outside. A floater, and that one drops. Now, just a 4-point Maverick lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David.
Such an instinctive player. Thompson sees the opportunity and cashes in.
Suggs finds Carter. To the right side. Suggs up top. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. And the first one drops.
Second personal foul. 15 foul.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
2 shots.
Dallas leading by 4. Doncic passes to Washington. Gafford with the ball. Defended by Carter. Back to Doncic. Pass to Washington. Now Gafford. It's stolen by Carter. Wagner with it. Here's De Silva. Caldwell Pope outside. Shot clock at 6. Carter sets the pick for Caldwell Pope. Here's De Silva. Offline with his 3. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Washington sets the pick for Gafford. Thompson against Caldwell Pope. And it's denied.
Wagner's so good with his hands, but he's a smart defender, too. Positioned himself well to come away with that block.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. And there's the drive. Doncic with the steal. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Spins. Outside for Caldwell Pope. There's the screen. Shoots over Gafford. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Caldwell Pope.
Nothing like being assertive and aggressive in critical spots. KCP coming through for his team.
Gafford, no good on that one. Good work defensively by Carter. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Wagner on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Comfortable in the clutch. That's who Kyrie Irving is. Unfazed by the game's biggest moments.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Here's Caldwell Pope. Over Doncic. The Magic again can't hit.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they double up Doncic. Pass to Washington. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. .27 seconds left in the game. Here's Suggs. Comes up empty down low. And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Here's De Silva. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And we've got David Aldridge standing